Good day to you. So, I forgot something. Okay, we're back. So, first thing I need to do, get a standard bowl you don't need. We're going to put a little bit of flour in this bowl. As you can see, put this down so you know what see what I'm doing. Of course, flour in a white bowl, you can't even tell. But I'm going to take some of these strips, I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces. So it's just going to make it easier to cook and work with. So I guess you could call these not strips, but bites. Okay. How big you make them? All depends on you. I'm not going to cut them all up, just enough so we can get started. Okay, with the flour in there, we're just going to gently stir it up. Make sure we get them all nice and floured up. Now, this, I'm using a spoon so I don't make a mess of my hands. Okay, so now to move over to the good stuff. This is going to be a two-part step. First, we're going to cook the. Now you could use oil, but I just like using the olive oil just because it tends not to burn like oil, and it's a bit more healthier than using oil. Let this pot heat up. And while this pot is heating up, I'm going to go and get another pan so we can do the second stage. No problem. Let me go get my tongs. Got some little baby ones. And I am going to put a little bit because I am going to put a little oil in this. I can't quite get this. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and let this cook up. Once it's golden brown, flip it over, cook a little bit longer. But instead of having you guys wait, we're going to go ahead and come back when it's getting a little bit closer to complete. Yeah, look at that. Getting closer to that baby brown. We'll let it cook a little bit longer. And then we're going to start working on the garlic part of this dish. Oh yeah. So, time to start taking out the good, nice, real good pieces. And we're going to take this out and put it in a separate bowl because now I got to prep this pan to make the garlic part of it. Okay. Alright, so let me clean this pan up as though I can get started on the second part of it, which is almost completed. Okay, peeps, so I went and got some garlic. And so some people cut their garlic up by hand or using a knife. I find it far more useful to use a pair of scissors to cut them up, because then you don't have to worry about slicing up your fingers and all this other stuff. And I just find it easier, and I just cut it at an angle as I rotate the garlic. Now make sure you take that plastic, that white clear coat thing off your garlic, just in case you didn't know that. But and I'm just going to cut up a few. I've already have some already cut up in this bowl, but after this one, we're going to go ahead and throw some butter in this pan. As I'm talking, I might as well go ahead and heat it up. And this way you can cut your garlic up. Not worry about cutting your fingers up. So. Alright. Put the garlic in here. Now, you don't have to use fresh garlic. You can also use minced garlic that's already been pre-packaged, or you can use this if you just don't have the time. It don't have to be fresh, not at all. That's completely optional and up to personal choice and taste. As that's cooking, I'm going to put up a little bit more. And this might be enough. Don't really need a whole lot. Just let me put up this right quick. And I think I still need a little bit more garlic. So I'm going to add a little water to this. A little bit. And let's see, yep. Some oregano. Let this simmer for a little bit. Okay. I'm going to Just a tab of black, I think, black pepper. Pinch of salt. And we're going to throw this chicken back in here. And we're going to cook this on low heat. Now, you may notice when you put the chicken in, all the fluid that's in it kind of disappears. Yeah, because the chicken is starting to absorb it a little bit. You may want to put a little extra, just a tad bit of water in it if you want. Or you can put a tad bit of butter in it. But basically what we're going to do is let this simmer for a little bit and let all these garlic flavors get infused into this chicken. Oh yeah. Ooh, that smells good. Mm-hmm. Low, and I'll be back. Okay, peeps. So, we're getting close to the finish line. Put a little oregano on top of this. Now, I did add a little minced garlic to it. Couldn't quite, it wasn't quite garlicky enough for me. So I did add a little minced garlic on top. So now, we're about to do a quick taste test and see how this is. Okay, let's go ahead and move this over. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that goodness. Mm-hmm. Not the cake. I'm going to give a wonderful garlicky-like smell to it. So let's go ahead and grab one of these and see what it tastes like. Ooh, it's hot. That's actually not bad at all. It's almost like eating little chicken nuggets. But not like chicken nuggets. It's not crispy like nuggets, but it's like eating little garlic bites. Ooh, that's hot. Mmm. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Now, be it the first time I made this, that's not bad. You want to have to do some minced garlic on top. Now, I didn't do the garlic. It did give it a garlic taste, and that might be fine for most of you. But if I'm gonna do garlic, I'm gonna do garlic. So it gotta taste like garlic. So I add a little bit of that enhanced the flavor of the garlic a little bit. But overall, this is pretty good. This is, wow. Now I gotta cook up the rest of it. Let's talk with the rest of what I'm gonna do with the rest of it. That is delicious. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh gosh. All right, family. Oh, let me rate this. I almost forgot. We all know chicken is fairly healthy. The only thing that makes this a little unhealthy is the butter. And I also cooked it in oil a little bit. Those are not going to make it as healthy. Oh my gosh. But overall, this is really tasty. This would be good as appetizer. Did this, maybe you put a little garlic dip on the side, or other kind of dips. I'm dipping it like they were dipping tater tots or something. Absolutely delicious. Until next time, you take care of yourself.